Captain America Brave New World spoiler-free review. Now, you've probably heard that this movie is terrible, and that's a little bit true, but not that true. I actually thought it was pretty good. I think just my biggest complaint with this movie is that it was just kind of a nothing burger of a film. It really wanted to be emotional. It tried, and it almost got there. In fact, there was one scene that definitely got there, and another scene that came pretty close, but overall, you just didn't get the feels that you thought you were getting. Also, I know everyone's complaining about the VFX, and yes, there were some terrible green screen moments. The reshoots do not look good. It was hastily scrapped together. I noticed it, and I never notice when the VFX are bad, so if I noticed it, it has to be really bad. But also, there was some stuff that looked really good. The aerial fight scenes looked incredible. I mean, you had Sam Wilson surfing on a missile. That was pretty cool. Also, Red Hulk himself, not the background around him during all those fights, but just the way he looked was so good. He looked realistic and also looked like Harrison Ford, which was pretty cool. Speaking of Harrison Ford, just him and Anthony Mackie ate this movie up. They were both incredible. You could tell they were having a great time. Really loved the roles they were in. It was great. All the acting was honestly solid. I loved Joaquin Torres. He was really funny, and him and Sam had a great relationship. They did Giancarlo Esposito dirty. I love him as an actor, and just the material he was given was not that good. But he did a good job with what he had. I hope they bring back his character. I kind of like the idea of him just having this terrorist group that shows up from time to time and causes problems. Plus, he did a really good job with the terrible material he got. So if he was given some good material, I think it could be really good. Ross and Sam also went through really good character arcs that I think were executed nicely, and I'll talk more about in my spoiler review. You've probably heard that there's not a lot of Red Hulk, but this movie really isn't about Red Hulk, it's about Ross. Overall, was it a great movie? No, but honestly, if this movie came out 10 years ago, I think people would love it. I think it's just the expectations we have for the MCU now, where everything just needs to be incredible or we hate on it. But it felt like a Phase 2 movie, which I love. It was Winter Soldier-esque. It wasn't as good, but it kind of felt like that, and I love that movie. One of my favorite MCU movies of all time, so that made me happy. Also, they're finally connecting the MCU. They brought up Tiamat Island, and I think a lot of people will really enjoy this. So I'm gonna give it like I'm stuck between a 6.5. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Go check it out. It's fun.